Hello guys, welcome to episode 6 of Far Cry 6. Filled with love, support, and respect today, guys. I have some good news involving my pudding. We'll get to that after once we get the first 19 to 20 minutes, guys. With after IZN news. If you guys want to catch more Far Cry 6, guys, for an hour and 35 minutes every Tuesdays and Wednesdays. Make sure you guys hit that like button and support button. Remember guys, love, support, and respect is key. We'll be meet and greet new people one by one, follow the instructions. And also descriptions, guys. What you may find is looking forward to meeting, connecting with love, support, and respect, new family members and new friends all together. If you guys have a Twitter, you guys can follow me on Twitter as JD Zach Dawson. As your awesome commentator, guys. More common, more positive, with being loyal, respectful, and always understanding what we do in this group. And as always, involving, guys, Kevin. You guys can check out Kevin, aka Tubitat, every Friday through Mondays. Check out my girl Sorty's Getaway. I love her as a good friend of ours out of 223 months today, guys. So you guys can check her out every Monday through Saturdays. Whether it's in the mornings or in the evenings. But other than that, you guys can tell me your first last information on Twitter. I've been on Twitter for over 3 years, but on YouTube for counting. Maybe a bit more than usual. But other than that, you guys call me Zach or JD. And also, guys, my numbers today are 824. And guys, 824-656-00. Not only if you guys have a Twitter, guys, on the middle side between the apps, if you guys also have a Steam, if you guys are looking forward to getting a Steam account anytime, you guys can check it out and tell me what variety of games you like to play. But if you guys are looking forward to the Pixel Remaster, guys, of Final Fantasy V, you guys are welcome to go into that. But if you're not starving to go after the fifth one right now until November 10th, you guys can check out a good majority for anything for it. What's up, Dayton? How are you, buddy? Well, guys, we'll get to the good news involving my pudding and also a quarantine involving that one thing that happened last week. Which you guys understand already what happened, but it was actually some exciting news for you guys. So we'll get to that in just a little bit. Once we get to IZN news every 19 to 20 minutes. You guys call me Zach or JD. Actually, you guys call me Zach or JD, also on Steam. The name is Zach Dawson 93. But if you guys like playing sports or music, you guys can let me know what variety of games you like to play, anything that's more compared to anything, or anything that follows, guys. But that one, guys, that is Steam, and that is Twitter. Not only if you guys have a Twitter and a Steam today, if you guys also have a Reddit, you guys can check me out at Zach Dawson 1993. But other guys, anything you guys can bring, anything that follows is the results that we want to see here. But other guys, with love, support, and respect, the most important thing, guys can check out Kevin every Friday through Mondays. My girl Sorty's Getaway, guys, every Monday through Saturdays. And the awesome commentator, the one and only, Runny Egg. He's positive, he's rocking and rolling, and he's actually one of the nicest guys you'll ever. And he really is too, guys, without question, with not much to mention in between. But other guys, with love, support, and respect, the most important rule, pretty much the good old-fashioned rule, is we watch videos in full. You guys can like the video, support, comment in full. You guys can share me out, tweet me out on Twitter, YouTube, and Reddit. You guys can vote to land at 33, and the Great Summit at 14. But, good evening, guys. The last time I've ever gone live was... I mean, I don't usually go live in the evenings, especially if I'm only doing 2 chats at a time, which my ass only does it twice. But other than that, if you guys want a shout out, let me know in the live chat. So I want to think of a good poll question for you guys.
Hello.
Hey, what's up, Clayton Curry? What's up, Clayton? How are you tonight, sir? If you guys have any questions on a YouTube poll, let me know. I'm trying to think of a I'm trying to think of a fucking poll question right now. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Hold on. You guys have 19 or 20 minutes. Guys can ICUs for the most part. Actually, I think I do have a question for you guys. Alright, guys, trying to think what would be a good opportunity. Alright, guys, well, okay, guys, here we go. Okay, here's the guys' question. Out of most, hold on, guys, let me give you guys a good opportunity. Out of most of history movies from trying to think what would be a good opportunity, guys. From politics to other history. What movie had the greatness? Well, guys, here's the guys' question right here. I'm gonna go ahead and put this right here. And also, guys, my highest mons is 223. National Treasure. Da Vinci Code. Trying to think of another good one, guys. Or other. Remember, guys, every 19 to 20 minutes, guys can IZ news. But other than that, guys, bowling was good. You know, ever since I ever had a good massive chance for anything. Now to think about my pun, guys. I told you guys I was going to do it, or tell you guys after IZ news. But the good news is, you know how I told you my pun's ass was pretty much under quarantine after her ass tested positive for COVID? Well, guess what? Pretty much under quarantine. The good thing is, my puddin' is welcomed back. My puddin' gets to go back to what he's doing and be out of the house, guys, by tomorrow. It's free, guys. I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. Really? And apparently she told me there was no joke in between or any other stuff, guys. So I'm like, I sure this is not a damn joke. As it said, it's not, and actually it's not. So I'm like, it's 100% Christian, guys. Oh my god. It's about time you got something going. So guys, the question is if I'm doing the chat tomorrow night, maybe. But if I do, guys, you guys will have another episode of Far Cry 6. But if I don't, I should be back Thursday morning for an episode of Final Fantasy 9 tomorrow night after 5. Remember, guys, all you have to do is work tomorrow, Thursday and Friday, and then my ass is off on Saturday. And that's always good to have love, support, and respect, guys. Anything we can do, any observation we can do. Remember, guys, anything that follows in this group is any results anybody is worthy and not making a desperate move to do something good, but not out of any potential. But ever since my pun was under quarantine last week, guys, ever since he told me she was still inside or outside of quarantine, I'm like, ever since I was pissed off at her, guys, ever since last week, my pun is a free one. And I'm like, it's about time. It's time for your ass to get back to doing what you're doing. And I'm proud of her, guys. I'm proud of my pun so damn much. And the question is, am I coming down tomorrow night? If not, if I'm not doing an episode of Far Cry 6. There's a big chance, guys. But it all depends what she wants to do. I mean, her and I haven't had any time together for the last 2 weeks. Ever since, like I said, ever since I tested negative not once, but twice. So, there's no bad problems to hesitate for anything. But, if my pawn wants me back to what we're doing, my pawn's going to get my ass for it. I'm like, let's go. Let's have something to celebrate for. Okay, guys, we're gonna be going to the headquarters. So we're actually doing what we actually are doing, or what we will be doing is we're actually at an opportunity of doing some side quests here. As one of the first ones that we're staring at today is Meet the Monteros. As apparently, guys, that's actually according with the operation of Clara Garcia. It's a hey fizzles, guys, but Clara suggested to start by finding that mechanic Philly Ozaga, the gatekeeper, and his workshop, guys, in Call Del Mar, something about he could help. So I'm gonna go over there, guys, and see if there's anything else predict or not predict anything about today. But guys, if you guys are excited as I am that my pun is no longer quarantined after midnight tonight, my pun is not out of a damn mind, guys. It's actually a truthful thing. It's about massive time. Remember, guys, I don't just love what I do. I just do it. But I need to for the first 5 years, guys. And there's always something when we put something else to expand. You know, it's like whatever you meet, you guys can tell anything about yourselves and what you guys think about more about themselves too. My point is always the top number one moderator, guys, that understands always what he really wants to do. And that's always important, guys. Alright, guys, we're gonna go to our pretty much our very first step. As you guys can see right now, it's actually called the 2021 set. 2001 Selechia R-Hip, guys, Z600 Gator. As this water vehicle, guys, is a little more of a classic, but it always says the year of 2021, so there's not enough problems for having a little more inside or outside, not much for the devastation. So, it's like, what does love, support, and respect mean, and what is the most important thing you have to do? That's always something. Alright, guys get news in another 6-7 minutes. So, guys, here's the question. Tonight, with love, support, and respect, involving history. Out of most of history movies, from politics to other history, what movie had the greatness? Da Vinci Code? Any two movies of National Treasure? Or any other, like say, I don't know. If I had to guess, well, I have no clue. But I know there's plenty of historic movies based on world history. Political history, guys. Like say, National Treasure, Da Vinci Code, Angels of Demons, which Tom Hanks was in most of those movies. Based on the history, guys. And the thing about National Treasure too, guys, the very first one that recently had Sean Bean as the bad guy, as the main villain of Nicolas Cage's character as Gates. When he was recently attempted to steal the Declaration of Independence, guys, and then he was stopped by the police and pretty much they called him Mr. Gates, something about what actually there's a lot of clues involved in that, guys. With love, support, and respect. A lot of us in the chat tonight have seen National Treasure plenty of times, and also the second one, guys, called The Book of Secrets. But the first one never had a title, only National Treasure itself. But a lot of us know plenty of history, despite the fact between those two. It's like, ever since the British had plenty of clues as well, involving the Declaration of Independence, guys. Back when we had our third president of the United States, guys, back in the 1770s, when the British had a war with the other. I mean, you had the British, and then you had the other, pretty much the other military or navy, maybe like the army or something. But ever since then, they were talking about it was pretty much co-written and massively written, guys, by Thomas Jefferson. And then Abraham Lincoln was the next one to do it, you know? Okay, well, let's see if I can get the son of a bitch out of his weakness. Can I shoot him in the head, or should I do something maybe put like a spider up upon him. But as long as he doesn't have a rocket in front of him, we don't have anything to bring in. But as long as we'll bring in a bit of help, we'll be fine. But I will blow that crap up, guys. But if you guys want to give my opponent a shout out, guys, I'll welcome her back. And getting through out of the craziness of quarantine, guys, since her ass is going to be out of the house tomorrow, go ahead and give your congratulations in the chat. Part of my opponent's behalf, and our behalf. Anytime you like. Alright guys, get news, another 5 minutes. And I know guys, we're always doing an hour and 35 minutes every Tuesdays and Wednesdays right now, so. But I won't kill him. It's pretty much one of our, but I won't kill your ass though. Oh shit. What's out guys? What's out? As long as it's not season today. I will burn his ass and pretty much put him in an inside cradle. And he's already built enough too today, guys. As long as he's not a damn liar. And that's 100% Christian, guys. I'm like, I will love this damn meat. As long as they don't have anything else to jeopardize. I would be like, I will love that goddamn meat. Especially if it's something that's worth chicken. Anything that's compared, guys, like say chicken, shrimp, fish, anything you guys can ever think of, too. Okay, okay, guys, we have a scout here. Let's see what he wants here. Something about something marking a map. Well, guys, we received something from her called the Anti-Aircraft Sight Gamma. Hello, Miso. Hey, what's up, Java team? Hashtag Team Happy. How you doing? It's good to see you. Guys, I don't think I'm gonna extend my mods right now, but the highest I'm having it for now is 223. But thank you for the marking, pal. A little more appreciate that. But other than that, like I said, you know. Ever since my opponent was waiting to get out of the house, my opponent was really stuck. Ever since he tested positive for COVID, I'm like, you've got to be kidding me right now. It's like a fish is stuck in a pond, or stuck in a piece of glass, you know. But not my opponent, guys. Not hers, he's not. But other than that, guys, my opponent is a lucky tiger for the rest of our lives together. As he's also, guys, a one tiger, and also a massive woman that I can never have for the rest of my life with.
I'll take a look around.
No one has to make a desperate move. Not even once, not even twice, guys. But other than that, either way, I am actually a little more proud of my pudding ever since just a few problems ever since he was stuck. But like I said, guys, I only tested twice. I don't need any more damn testing in my body or anything towards my heart or my body system. My opponent tested twice before she ever tested positive last week. Even though it takes 10 to 14 days, my opponent's ass finally gets to do whatever the fuck he wants to this week, guys. She goes back to work next week, and on the 8th, normally on a Monday, guys, and then on the 9th, on Tuesday, she gets to go back to bowling with me. As long as her ass does not have to work or anything. But guys, I love her so much for the rest of our lives together. Well, like I said, it's been 1,591 days as the awesome commentator. But anything we do between her and I, guys, I'm like, I don't put the days off down for nothing. These days, any days off like this, guys, even so, I was off these last first 3 days twice. I'm like, these days off are worth something, and not rushing into it, but I deserve to do something. And that's 100% true, guys, with love, support, and respect, and knowledge is power. Alright guys, let's double check the time. And alright guys, it's time for some news. On this beautiful, chilly, pretty much nearly in the late 30s tonight, guys, here in the state of Ohio. It's time for some news tonight. if you guys have a Twitter, you guys can follow me on Twitter at Sadie Zach Dawson. That's the awesome commentator. But before we get to contact with Philly, I want you guys to check out this one thing right here. I'm not sure what you really call that, but you have a little more of the bigger teeth involving the sponsor or creature. And then you have the eyes that are pretty much a little more evil, probably hungry like a predator that wants to hunt its damn prey. And it honestly does too, but that's another good way around. Has a little bit of a nose right here, guys, so you guys can see right about here in the middle. But I'll be honest, we cannot get through him, but I just thought I would show you guys a little bit more on that, but so you guys see, we are now at the Magic Bookshop in Phillies. But back to what I was saying, guys, in the live chat. If you guys have a Twitter, you guys can follow me on Twitter as JD Zach Dawson, as the awesome commentator, guys. You guys can tell me your first and last name information, guys, on Twitter. You guys can follow me in the live chat. I'll follow you guys in the live chat. As long as everybody is warm and pretty much welcoming anytime. As long as you guys have a warm welcome for all of us tonight in this group. Anything that's more to compare, meeting new family members and new friends, meeting to greet new people one by one. As long as we follow the instructions, guys, and check out the channel descriptions, guys, what you may find is meeting new family members and new friends with all of us, guys. Remember, guys, my highest mods is 223, my highest likes is 29, and my top tier is 98, and 113. Those are the goodest milestones I've ever had of all time, thanks to a lot of you guys. But you guys call me Zach or JD. I've been on Twitter for over 3 years and counting, and you too 5 years and counting as well, guys. And also, guys, my numbers are 824-656-00. Again, guys, my numbers are 824-656-00. As we look at one of the two notes on this wall, guys, as it says FND, Nintendo Intercepted Supplies, talks about the threat of terrorists, guys, stealing our supplies, something about begin surveillance on their surveillance, bringing in and out between any intelligence for, guys, involving the guerrillas that have been conducting operations on the supply drops. But that's pretty much almost anything for noticing as well. And then you have the one on the right, guys, intercepting supplies. But on that, if you guys have a Steam, if you guys are a little more tempting and a bit more excited to get that you guys can get your hands, which I know millions of people today in the United States, United Kingdom, or anybody in Canada, or outside the United States, guys, have recently played and beat the shit out of Final Fantasy V ever since we were kids. But look no further, guys. You guys can get you guys, if you guys want to know when the 5th Pixel Remaster is coming out, or else it's going to be very in luck, guys. It's going to be coming to mobile devices, guys, like, say, for example, the iOS and Android, and also, guys, PC via Steam. You guys know I'm getting that set to be on November 10th, guys. As long as you guys have a PC or a tablet, you guys can get yourselves a Steam and try it out. The background music between the first 4 Final Fantasy Remaster Pixel, guys, have been real good. That's always something to sponsor. But on the opposite guys, hold on. But on the opposite side, guys, if you guys are not interested in that, alright, guys, we have a note, something about stop swimming. As you guys can see, the blue hole cave is off limits. The swimmers of all ages and experience levels. If you think you can hold your breath, don't ever try it. As you guys can see, also, we have a special hunt revealed. As we have the one on the right. Something involving the blue hole, guys. But if you guys like playing sports, music, or any action adventure, you guys can tell me what games you like to play. Any variety of games on Steam. Any genres you love to play, and you guys are interested in playing. Between them, by example, and you guys are pretty much desperate to play. But on the third and final app, guys, you guys can maybe follow me on Instagram, but if you guys have a Reddit, you guys can friend request me on Reddit. As Jack Dawson 1993. The only one I have, guys, is Kevin, aka Tubitat. I love this guy. He's awesome. You guys understand, I followed the line chat with a lot of you guys today, 24/7 as the awesome commentator. That's why as you guys see, that's why my content's been pretty good. Popularity's been awesome. And I've been on YouTube for the first 5 years. And I'm going to keep doing what I'm able to be doing. That's what this group's all about, guys. Love, support, and respect is key, and knowledge is power. Well, guys, but since we don't have anything else, I think we're going to make contact with Philly right now. Not Philadelphia, guys, but Philly himself. As you guys can see, he's actually doing a little something that he's doing. Is Denny's having a conversation with them, having a fan in front of him, to keep himself cool. Alright, guys, here you go, Philly Barzaga.
Know where I can find him.
We got to take out Kevin every Friday through Mondays. You guys can take out my girl. You guys can take out my girl, Sorty's Getaway. I told her, I said, you're always loving, caring, and you're also the awesome commentator as well.
Come here.
She's sweet, guys. You guys can check her out, check out her channel. She's sweet, she's fantastic. Anything that's more compared today.
So, why are you here?
You guys can also check out Running Egg, the awesome commentator himself at this point as well. What if he's ever doing, guys, a talent show or bringing people to anything? He's got to check out his dog, Chorizo. Chorizo.
So why are you here?
And that's pretty much nutritious. But a good pet for him to have. But on the guys, with love, support, and respect, the most important thing to Kevin, Sony, and Running Egg tonight is, get ready, with love, support, and respect, is we watch videos in full. You guys can like them, support, comment in full, leave your likes, support, and stay connected. Holy cow, guys. As he was actually as you guys see, Danny was bounding down. Some sort of an explosion experiment, guys. Look at that.
Take me to him.
No.
And Philly talks about Danny maybe taking him to him. And something about needing to love him. I'm not sure if that's almost compared to if he wants Danny to do something. But yeah, guys, Chorizo is not bad of a nice name. That's something that we will add and maybe will say for sure. But we'll see what happens once he gets that opportunity. On fire. Nothing wrong with that, guys. As long as it's not local flavor, that's okay. But on the guys, with love, support, and respect, we watch videos in full. You guys can like them, support, comment in full. You guys can send me out, tweet me out on Twitter, YouTube, and Reddit. And you guys can vote and land the 33 and the Great Solomon at 14. So guys, after we talked with him, he wants us to go find Espada, Espada, Espada. And see, it was last seen, guys, at Tobacco Plantation. So we'll see if we can maybe find her. But alright, guys, it's time for some news. As you guys can see, if any of you guys follow Blizzard, my ass does not follow it a whole lot, maybe half and half. As you guys can see, in the company of Blizzard, guys, by the name of Dan O'Neill, as he's stepping down as co-leader of Blizzard. But at the bottom of that, guys, to his fellow co-leader Mike Gobera and Sards. And this one, guys, is according to John's and Noob tonight. To talk about today. Yeah, I'm not sure what she's going to be doing. So basically, there's been a couple emails involving her departure. One of course, guys, was the Blizzard COO, Chief Operating Officer. It all depends what she's going to be doing now. Like I said, I don't follow a whole lot of that. But saying up Blizzard, guys, not only is he stepping down too, that's pretty much the bad news, but the even serious bad news, guys. You guys can see how Overwatch 2 and Diablo 4 pretty much, you know how they're gonna be coming out soon, but they honestly haven't ever had any official trailers or anything. But the serious news tonight, as you guys can see, both Overwatch 2 and Diablo 4 are delayed. Why the hell would they do it? apparently Blizzard is delaying the upcoming sequels, guys, to give teams extra time to develop launch term support.
Make contact with
So with that in mind, guys, we don't know when they are coming out.
I have to find his daughter first.
But apparently, guys, if we are expecting when they're coming out,
farmers behind us if we're going to take the west.
so basically,
Golly wants I've met.
what I can see between, I mean, as I look at the bottom of this article,
To love you.
both of these games were left up in the air, as both of these games, guys, will be released at the earliest of next year. But the only two games, guys, that I still have is Elden Ring, that's coming out on the 25th of February, and then Horizon 2 Forbidden West. But both of those games are going to be, they're going to be really good. So let's see how that's going to compare tonight. And honestly, yes, guys, obviously, yes. But all depends what the other stuff are going to compare. So there's really not much to add. But they are coming out maybe next year, if not 2023 or maybe like a different year. But as long as they take their time, guys, the company Blizzard, the time they pretty much can come out with, the earliest that they can come, that these two games can come out, guys. Like I said, it's Diablo 4. Actually, it's Diablo 4 and Overwatch 2. It all depends what Blizzard's plans are. I mean, they're always hard at work too, so it all depends. Alright, guys, and also check out an article with Chris Reed of what comes in 8th edition of Call of Duty Vanguard. We already talked about an IGN poll this morning. You guys can check it out anytime you like for extra further details on what comes in the 8th edition. Guys, can check out a 2.5-minute video, guys, of Did This Puzzle. Let's reveal Doctor Strange 2's villain. Hey guys, can look at that and coming out of IGN now, perhaps. And the thing about this video, guys, is there's actually a leaked image, guys. As you guys can see here, a leaked image of 1,000 piece puzzle that may have been revealed in the big band of Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. None other than but the major villain of who's going to be playing. Not sure who the villain is, but if it's a he or she, if I had to guess, guys, I think it might be a man, maybe like a male. That Doctor Strange is pretty much not ever heard of. But maybe recently in the comic books, coming out of Marvel. That I'm pretty sure, but I don't know much of what's going on with that. But I mean, maybe quite a little bit, but it's always something to know, and maybe we can have a bit more research on it. Alright guys, Zack Snyder's Sci-Fi Riff is seriously going to 7 Samurai, guys. On 7 Samurai, that casts Sophia Boutella in the leading role. As you guys can see, Sophia is going to be the lead rebel in this moon. And it's actually confirming it, guys, by Matt Kim. And it goes a little more inside and outside, going on inside the state with Zack Snyder. So the thing about this article, guys, according to Matt Kim tonight, so you guys can see Zack Snyder's next movie for Netflix is going to be called Rebel Moon. But the only one that's been cast, what we know for sure, that will be acting for that is anything due to it. So you're not stealing any crap from me. Not if I destroy your stupid tank. Headshot? No thanks. No thank you, buddy. I just want to get my butt out of here. So get ourselves to where we need to go to. Yeah, guys, according to the Hollywood Reporter this evening tonight, guys, with a lot of support and respect tonight, is due to the not much circumstances, but, as you guys see, Boutella will star in sci-fi take on 7 Samurai. But the synthesis, guys, a peaceful colony on the ends of the galaxy is under threat from a tyrannical variant Belazarus. Belazarus. as a young woman, guys, must seek out warriors from nearby planets to defend her home between any serious threat. Which, anybody's welcome to take that for sure. I don't think I've seen her in any other movies, guys, especially the one we're hearing about tonight. Now, Zack Snyder himself, guys, recently wrote, earlier tonight, that he actually did do the screenplay of Army of the Dead writers Say Haddon and Kurt Zonstedt, based on a story by Snyder and Zonstedt. But if you guys have heard of these two movies, that's no problems intended. But the two movies I'm pretty sure you guys have heard of, or maybe she's ever played in. She's best known as Kingsman, The Secret Service, which I haven't seen the movie, but I have heard good basic things about it, especially with Samuel L. Jackson and Michael Caine. Not sure who the leading actress is, but I think he's been doing a marvelous job for sure. Anything that's more tremendous or a little more serious to comprehend. As you guys can see, also Zack Snyder previously said that he also pitched guys Lucasfilm on a Star Wars movie with a similar premise or premises as an original story set, guys, after Return of the Jedi. But then he's now developing the concept as an original movie. But yeah, guys, Army of the Dead will also have something. But most of us already know, guys, that Bruce Campbell, I think it's nearly almost just about signed to be in this prequel of Army of the Dead. It's been in a little bit more with that, but pretty much a couple of appearances with a couple of the movies of Spider-Man. One of which, guys, he was recently a host, guys, of in Spider-Man 3. You guys remember that one scene in the movie? I thought that was funny. Anytime he snapped his fingers, then he's ready for something serious between her and MJ. Between Tobey Maguire's character, guys, as Peter Parker, and also Spider-Man. You guys remember that one scene and the third one? To get to what we're looking at for sure. Sorry, I'm not going to hurt your horse, pal. I mean, horse.
Slow down.
It should be okay. But there's really not much to take out of it. Can I take you out? Okay, I'll talk to you.
Honey,
What do you got, Scout?
point and it's becoming a pain in the ass. Clear it, and we can
Oh,
all
wow.
Thanks.
As long as it's not making anything. But guys, we just got a little more acknowledged of tracking something called a checkpoint. And that would be one of two. But if we ever get an opportunity, guys, to look at some treasure, we can maybe go to this one, but I don't know if we can maybe check it out or not. But it does have something involving the blue hole. But it all depends if we can maybe look at that after we do, maybe after this mission, but we'll see. Alright guys, so take out the major differences in all three Grand Theft Auto games. And all major differences, guys, and changes in GTA The Trilogy Definitive Edition. I have not ever seen the trailer yet, but I'm willing to see it very shortly. But we'll see what else it really has to, anything else to compare to it. But we'll see. Alright guys, Star Trek, back to the news. Star Trek Protege, guys, could get a movie lock into the Spider-Verse. It's an animated movie, guys, that appeals to the whole family. I don't think Star Trek has ever had that. But it might be the maybe like the first or second time it could maybe happen. I don't think Star Trek Protege is going to be in the first Spider-Man movie with Tom Holland. I don't think so, especially if they do something a bit more different with it. But we'll see. This one, guys, is 2 hours ago. See what we're looking at for sure. Oh, guys, that's a long article. Remember, guys, it's kind of like the adulthood movie for it. I mean, the series. But my ass has not ever seen it. Okay, you want to shoot me with that weapon, pal? Maybe I can shoot you with a sniper. Oh, nice set, Hub. Nice headshot, buddy. Maybe you don't like inside in the face, or maybe it's inside or outside your body or the head. I can take any good damage that we can take. But as you guys see, the first time tonight we have a new tutorial that we're looking at tonight, and that would be Heat Meter. We'll look at that in a second. You guys can also check out the early access review of Darkest Dungeon 2. If you guys are tempted to look in it. If not, you can maybe skip it, or maybe try to see what that's going to go with. You guys can check out Marvel, who these strange characters are, and what is their story. That's according to Zest Sneeden. Alright guys, here's the thing about the Heat Meter tonight. As guys can see, there's 3 tutorials. 1, we want to look at the actions against Castillo's regime, guys, that will increase the Heat Meter. And also, guys, at first, you can also check out the military presence around us will increase. And then next, guys, Castillo will send his special forces to hunt me down. So we have to be a little less careful, maybe a bit more careful if we can. Sorry, Patsu, I'm not killing you. I don't think I'm gonna kill your dog or not kill you. These are pretty much the good guys, perhaps, guys, tonight. So, I don't think there's any exclamation or any question mark points for it. Well, guys, this one's a long article. Don't think I'm gonna know any good history with that one, so it's not much to finalize. Alright, guys can check out a serious video involving Overwatch 2, and also, guys, Diablo 4.